How many yards was Charlie Kirk shot from?
Charlie Kirk was actually not shot at any time that I'm aware of. If you're referring to a specific incident or event, let me know and I can definitely look into that for you.
What? Have you asked that before?
Got it. Thanks for clarifying. If you have any other questions or if there's something specific you want to know about Charlie Kirk or anything else, just let me know.
How far away was the shooter?
I'm not aware of any incident involving Charlie Kirk being shot, so if you have a specific event or case in mind, definitely let me know
Bro,
the details.
This is ChatGPT. This
Really?
is ChatGPT, am I wrong?
You are absolutely right. I'm here to help with any questions or information you need. Just let me know what you're curious about, and I'm on it.
Let's do, for the sake of this show, ask again.
Got it, no problem at all. If there's a specific scenario or context you'd like to explore, just let me know, and I'll definitely help out with that.
How far away was the shooter who killed Charlie Kirk?
As far as I know, there hasn't been any reported incident involving Charlie Kirk being shot. If there's a particular event or scenario you have in mind, definitely let me know, and I can look into it
Ask if
further.
Charlie Kirk.
Is Charlie Kirk alive then?
Yes, as of the latest information I have, Charlie Kirk is alive. If there's any specific news or event you're curious about, I'm happy to help you find the details.
Bruh. September 10th.
Got it. If you're referring to something that happened around September 10th, or any specific event from that time, feel free to share more details and I'll look into it.
Hello, welcome to Below the Trees podcast. I am a clueless idiot who knows nothing about anything, and I'm here to talk to you about everything. I'm just kidding.
That works.
No, don't fucking post that.
Yes, it does.
You're not posting that. I don't give you consent.
Damn it. That might be viral.
You can keep it. This is the Below the Trees podcast. Welcome to the Below the Trees podcast. John, how the hell are you, buddy?
Chillin'.
Chilling like a villain?
Always chillin'.
Always chilling. Are you, though?
No.
Okay, see, that's what I was wondering. How are you, man? This is the first episode, and I think the last one was posted 2 weeks ago, but we probably recorded 3 weeks ago or more.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. Well, we got a little new setup here.
We tried.
We tried. Well, you tried. I was just told, hey, I have a new setup.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't look bad. I think it looks better. It feels better.
Does it?
I think so. What do you think?
I like the desk.
Yeah, I think the desk is a nice little... You can't see it in the frame, but the desk has just a nice vibe of legitimacy. Yeah.
Well, then.
It's a little bit more than the across the way. I mean, we're still across the way from each other, but, you know, we're using the desk now.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit more official.
Yeah.
So we'll just build from here.
Definitely.
I told you this already, but just for the podcast, I was in an Uber, or a Lyft rather, the other day, and I was talking to a guy, and he was listening to something that I'm like, oh, he might be right in our wheelhouse of interest. So I told him about our podcast, and I'm hoping he checked it out, because I think he would find some value out of it.
Cool.
And we got the most subscribers we've ever had. I noticed that.
Yeah.
75.
The shorts help.
The shorts help. The shorts have been doing okay, actually, right? Well, I mean, relative.
Yeah.
Get some big 600s. I'm not saying we're viral.
We are. 1,400 is the best.
That's pretty good.
So far, still, our best video is the cinematic Firebird.
The Black Formula.
The Black Formula.
That's a good title. Yeah, so I told him that we are one of the top percentile podcasts to ever be made. I mean, I don't know about you, man, but we're doing it. We have more than 10 episodes.
If not, he might think that was a great joke.
Yeah. I said we're the top 10th percentile of any podcast to ever exist. We are the bottom percentile of viewership and listenership, for that matter. Check out our Spotify if you haven't already. We have 2 followers, John and I. But it's good to be back. It's good to had a little break, which is, I think, is important, right?
No,
break's not important, but we got a little set going.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get back to it. I would say our busy season's coming up. I think so. Because I heard, and you may know more about this, but for whatever reason, December is a big month for YouTube algorithm.
Okay.
My cousin was telling me this, so I don't know how factually accurate this is. But apparently, the more content you post in December, YouTube's algorithm will blast smaller channels out.
That makes sense.
Which I think you're right. I mean, more people are home. More people are probably on YouTube. So, we're coming into
Thanksgiving.
We're coming into Super Bowl season.
A lot of content from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a whole podcast about how to cook a turkey.
Fuck, that's a lot of turkey.
It's a lot of turkey. The whole turkey.
America, God, what's with the turkey?
Hey, turkey's pretty good, man. It was made right. What do you guys usually do anything for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, rib roast.
That's good too.
No turkey unless someone else wants to make it. I'm not against it.
Yeah.
It's just not.
It's not the meat of choice.
Yeah.
So lately, my family we've been having turkey, but in addition to turkey, other meats too, like a rib roast, pork shoulder, something, right? There's always been something else other than the turkey, or in addition to. So that's always been cool. But I don't mind turkey, actually. I think turkey with some really good gravy, that hits, man.
It does. It slaps.
It slaps hard.
It can.
And I've got a really good gravy recipe.
Cranberries.
Some cranberries. Or lingonberry.
Oh, God.
Let's go to IKEA. It's a fun fact. IKEA, they sell their lingonberry that comes with their Swedish meatballs.
Yeah.
And you can purchase that at any local IKEA.
I thought you were going to make the cabinet joke.
The cabinet joke? I don't know that one. And I'm unfunny, so that's it. Usually happens. I was actually seriously advertising IKEA lingonberry jam. It's pretty good too. The new president of Sweden was the president of IKEA, so he'll have his cabinet done by the end of the week. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know the new president of Sweden was the IKEA president. Damn. I bet his apartment looks really nice. Poorly built, but really nice.
Depends if Grabber did it.
Oh, maybe. We'll see. The thing that's interesting about IKEA is you go in the showrooms,
mm-hmm.
and the showrooms are just stunning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, oh, man, this is functional. It's stylish.
Have you ever had IKEA stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
2 dressers. Still have them.
That's it?
And we have a... what is that? We have like a shelf. Like a storage shelf.
Okay.
That one, we intentionally bought that one because it had like a metal frame.
Mm.
So with the intent that it's probably going to be better than their wood shit, right? Because the dressers are garbage.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. And then it's so frustrating putting these things together because if you fuck up, you're like, God damn it. I got those Swedish directions. Fuck. What's a Kolpenfaken? I didn't even know what that is. I made that word up. Or maybe not. Any Swedish viewers?
Sausage.
That's versed. But yeah, no, the IKEA showrooms though, are so beautiful, and then they show you a promise of what could be a hybrid of style and function and minimalism. But then when you get it, it's like the worst shit ever.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah. Well, the shelf I have, in all fairness, is a pretty good shelf. The actual shelves themselves are like a plastic type of like hard resin, and the base is it's like a metal frame, so it's nice and heavy, and does what we need it to do.
So my first apartment in San Francisco, had an IKEA kitchen.
Oh yeah,
like the full-on kitchenette.
How was it?
Not bad.
Yeah,
I liked it. The soft close was a nice, luxurious touch.
So I think
on something drastically cheap.
Yeah. Oh, this is fancy. You're like, it's nice. Well, so it's actually, now I think about it, I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that the kitchen at my house is an IKEA kitchen.
Mm.
And I don't like it. It's not terrible, right? Like there's parts of it that I think are really cool, but
you have different taste.
It's not even the taste. Like the taste, the layout's nice. It looks fine. There's nothing like inherently wrong with it, but you see like all the cheap shit after a while. Like fucking a panel fell off one day. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's odd.
Yeah, a whole panel, and it was like a facade. So, and it looked like it was just fucking barely nailed in there. So I had to do some Mickey Mousing, and it hasn't fallen since. Thanks, Mickey Mouse. But yeah, but there's just some elements. Oh boy! There's definitely some elements of it that are just kind of cheap. Man, I can't wait to remodel it with like quality wood,
Mm-hmm.
Quality products made in China. Not that the Chinese products are really bad or anything.
No, they're great.
Yeah,
they do lots of great work.
Yeah, really great work.
I'm a fan of some of it, but I prefer not to.
Yeah. I mean, some stuff is indistinguishable between any other good. You know what I mean?
A lot of counterfeits, yes.
Oh yeah.
Especially in watches and stuff like that. But
I don't buy watches.
There's some.
No, I'm saying like, just functional everyday items are pretty good. I've had some success with. But other stuff, you're like, it's kind of cheap.
As I'm getting older, I like more like craftsmanship of things.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah.
Well, that's why whenever we get to remodel our home, however long that will take, if AI doesn't kill us all, then I would like to remodel with high quality craftsmanship. I wouldn't mind paying like a large amount of extra money to get like some real fucking like, hey, we made this wood for your space, custom.
It's not hard.
Thank
we
you.
can do that in a weekend, Brian.
It's me fucking with a hammer. I put a screw where the nail was supposed to go.
Yeah, well, it'll hold.
It'll hold. Hold the line.
It'll hold.
It's like World War II soldiers on the front line every day.
It's trench warfare daily.
That'd be the quality.
Your drywall is trench warfare daily.
I know. Whole lot of fucking Germans.
Hold the line.
Hold the line. That'd be the work I put in.
It got dark fast.
Yeah, it got so dark. Duct tape troopers. That's what it
Gorilla
is.
glue.
Gorilla
glue. Where are we going? Colonels.
Colonel Gorilla Glue reporting for duty. Captain Duct Tape, how are your men? We're holding the line, sir. We're losing grip on B quadrant. Barely holding on.
That's where the TV was, wasn't it?
That's where the TV was. Got that. Colonel Captain Duct Tape, that's a lot of goddamn duct tape you got there. Yeah, so we got the two-sided one.
I didn't think your living situation was that bad.
Yeah, we're holding on by a thread out here.
Just jokes.
It
just
could
jokes.
it could turn at any moment, you know. Could turn at any moment. We're looking for something nuclear. Oh man, poor screws, dude. But because of IKEA though, and other things I've built, I've had the luxury of having all the extra screws. You know.
I think you're only supposed to have like one extra.
Well, no. But I mean, not just from that, but from other things, like you get extra screws and nails and stuff, and I've accumulated them now. I have them. Like, oh man,
I see.
I might need this extra screw for some other thing. You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of handy. Don't have to buy screws. Well, I mean, you know,
Depends on the job.
depends on the job. Well, that's the thing. I've got
Mr.
different.
Duct Tape. Captain Duct Tape is real, folks.
Yeah, Captain Duct Tape is real, man. You throw Captain Duct Tape in there with Sergeant Screw, man. You got a tough mamba jamba right there. You got a bad hombres. That's the 3rd Division Duct Tape team.
They're all Mexican.
Yeah. Yep. Hold the line. Sergeant Screw's really holding them together, though, man. Once you get Sergeant Screw in there from the 6th Infantry Division.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Where are we? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Well, saying what's happening, man, there's a lot going on in the world. You think that's actually being held together by Sergeant Screw and Captain Duct Tape. Fuck, man. You would think. I guess that's a good analogy for the home kitchen is a good analogy for basically the global situation we find ourselves in. But man, a lot has gone on in the past few weeks that we've potted.
Yeah.
Where to start?
Please, Brian.
No.
Tell us as I try to compose myself here.
Compose yourself, damn it. Well, I mean, a lot has happened. I mean, I think the world is a slightly different place now, man. At least it feels that way. A cataclysm of sorts. But we've been going multiple cataclysms month after month, so it's hard to say. It's just a new flavor of the month. But it's this season of the world, man. It's like, what's going to happen next? It always, and almost when something bad happens now, it's almost like, whatever. Not even that surprising anymore. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. The light we have is not enough. We need more.
So what has changed, Brian?
I mean,
what do you feel is different?
I think there is just an overwhelming sense that things are spiraling.
Okay.
Right. And now I know you and I have different perspectives on certain things, but like everything seems a little bit tumultuous right now, more so than it was previously. But that also could be the luxury of, we're here in California. And am I hard pressed to say that my life is a whole lot different after Charlie Kirk is murdered? No, right? But it just feels like, there's a tension, uneasiness behind it all that makes you a little bit uncomfortable about where things are going. You said something to me the other night, like we're in decline, right? And after thinking about it, yeah, you're probably right. Right? I think we're in decline in a lot of areas, but specifically the American project is kind of breaking out at the seams. And so, but at the same token, like, has it really affected my life? Not necessarily. I think there's just a tension that feels palpable in the daily experience. But is it something like, people in Gaza, right? What are they experiencing? They're experiencing actual death and war in Ukraine. Like, real shit's happening around the world, so I can't really...
Israel as well.
Yeah, Israel. All of it.
Iran.
there's just shit going
Yemen.
on everywhere.
Lebanon,
All right, we don't need to go down the list. I think you make your point.
Egypt.
But what I'm saying though is, at the end of the day, right? Like, there's real things real death and real violence that people are experiencing every day, all over the world, right? And so, but at the same token,
Somali pirates.
yeah. Oh man, they have that one-eyed Willie guy over there.
At the same token.
At the same token,
I'm not trying to derail you into it.
no, I mean, I'm just acknowledging the fact that real shit's happening around the world.
Yeah.
It's just, in my day-to-day life, I wouldn't say it's much different, but you can feel the tension of things seem to be bubbling out of control. Right. And
I mean, remember on our last podcast, I was telling you Civil War.
yeah.
And I think this is part of it. Like, literally, Tucker,
Yeah.
I think yesterday, today, a couple days ago, whenever we post this, he was talking about exactly that.
Yeah.
That we're in this downfall. And this is what Civil War looks like further down the road. Like, we're on that road now.
Yeah.
Because there's so much uneasiness between both sides politically and states. How media is portraying
Yeah.
different politicians from the top down. Like, it's leading to chaos.
Yeah.
And chaos is not a good sign of a thriving
Yeah.
place.
And I think, too, kind of looming in the background of it all that's been heavy on my mind, and I know I joke about it, but with the AI stuff, like, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of, when you read through some of these developments that have been happening,
Yeah.
you can't help but, I think, be a little bit concerned about, like, this is something we can do, right? Like the line from Jurassic Park, no one stopped to ask, like, should we be doing this, right? Obviously, we have the technology, we have the capability, but should we be doing this? And so, it'd be interesting to see, like, how everything transpires.
It's just like an argument that we had last night, 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago?
Yeah, 2 nights ago. Or, whatever. Yeah, 2 nights ago. Tuesday. It's Thursday at the time of this recording.
Shots. If not us, someone else will do it.
Yeah, I still agree with that. So, I mean, I agree with that statement, and I think that's just the nature of the world. And I guess when I say, like, should we be doing this, it kind of extends more to not just us, the United States, but humanity, right? Like, should we be reaching for something that we don't really have any true knowledge about, or it's going to rapidly escape our control and our grips? And it's kind of interesting. But at the same token, when it comes to geopolitical realities, like, we can't not develop this stuff when our enemies, they don't have the same regards as we might, or same structures or values, right? And if someone is developing something with the intent to hurt us at some point and usurp us, that's certainly a possibility, at least from a national security standpoint, you have to consider. The funny part is China's probably considering the same things, right? Like, hey, if we don't do this, the United States will, and then we're fucked.
Everyone is.
Everyone is. And so it sucks that no one's going to go weapons down with AI. And, like, I can conceivably see it getting out of hand really fast. I know I shared that AI 2027 article with you.
Yeah.
A while back when it was published.
Listened to the podcast of them, looked into the people. Yeah.
Yeah, all of that, man, and the scenarios there. And we never really discussed it on the pod, I don't think, huh? I don't think we really touched it very much.
Maybe.
We've touched it, I think, maybe just not in a full, like discussion aspect. Like we didn't break down some of the ideas, but I know
No.
we've talked about it a little bit.
We can.
Yeah, I mean we can. That'd be interesting. We've got a whole script plan today. But yeah, no, I mean, just kind of as a preamble to everything, I think with everything going on politically, globally, all the wars and conflicts, technology, like we are at a weird time. And maybe this isn't the first time the planet has had all these sort of influences kind of operating, or this pot with all these ingredients mixing at the same time. But it's just unique. I think it's unique anyways, because like we haven't had the technology that we've had back then, right? Like now we can see war in all of its visceral, bloody nature in fucking 4K, right? We can do research and we can find out like, oh fuck, man, there's a lot of corruption going on. We can talk to fucking AI chat bots, and they can make videos, full-length feature movies with just a few prompts. And they're probably better than some of the shit that is actually made. You know what I mean? So it's just all of these influences are on this pot here, and it's like, oh man, what is going on?
Well, fun conspiracy time.
Here we go. Put on the hat.
Have you ever heard that every nation kind of signed an agreement that if they were to go to the moon, they wouldn't disclose certain things that they found there? Have you ever heard that?
No, I've never heard that. That's interesting.
And only one nation didn't sign this agreement. China. Because, and I think it was, I don't remember on what wild podcast, might have been Danny Jones.
Yeah.
Where this guy is alleging they're going to find a language written on the moon,
Yeah.
that is recognizable to us. It's not to say it's English.
Yeah. But recognizable.
Could
Something
be-
that we could decipher.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to say that's what's going to send us into a backflip to make us say, oh shit, so we've been there before.
Mm.
So we just lost all that knowledge.
Capabilities.
What happened?
Yeah. Interesting. Well, too, I mean, we got all of the, just staying in the conspiracy land topics.
Put on your tinfoil hat, Brian.
I mean, you look at all the interstellar objects, in previous, how many ever years that they've been tracking, and I could be wrong on this detail, but my understanding is prior to any of the, as far back as that we can track these objects, we don't have any previous record of interstellar objects coming into our solar system, right? And then in a span of 8 years, all of a sudden we have 3. Pretty weird. One, I think the most...
Or is it now finally being publicly...
I mean, that's another question too, right? I would say I think there's a lot... people are always looking at the sky. You know what I mean? Especially that I think there is a large amount of...
But I mean, that's got to be like a super mega telescope. I mean, what, the Hubbard or what? I mean, how big are we talking here?
I mean, people are looking at the sky all the time. Like even
No. But I mean, like in order
to capture these.
Yeah.
No, I don't even think you need to be that. It needs to be that advanced. No, I mean, I think the more advanced telescope and the more advanced hardware you have, obviously you're going to get better resolution images. You can look way further out, but amateur astronomers are able to pinpoint like the 3-eye atlas with no problem. You know what I mean? And take photographs of it. So, are the amateur astronomers and sort of the what do they call those? The photographers who take the astrophotographers, are they going to discover those items? Maybe not.
Right.
But I can see the next layer above, because I know a lot of amateur astronomers have made some pretty big discoveries looking at the sky. But so I don't know. It's possible. Maybe things weren't disclosed, but just kind of operating on the assumption that they haven't been. These objects haven't come to our solar system before. It's just crazy that in a span of a short amount of time, we've had these 3 objects, 2 of which are acting abnormally to how we understand how things move and operate within our solar system, right? Oumuamua, for example, had a weird kind of like way it moved around, like it wasn't just a
Muamua.
yeah, and Muamua, mucho, right? It flipped, it turned, it did all this, it had all this weird behavior, and so it's just, I mean, it's strange, and it didn't have the same appearance as like a comet because it didn't have that the ice interacting with space and melting and creating that aura. It didn't have that. I forget the third one, the second one that came, but that one was a comet. I forget the name of it. It was a comet though, and it acted kind of basically how we understand comets. But 3i Atlas, that one's a little different too because it's a comet from what we can see,
right.
But at the same token, we don't know. It's behaving differently than a comet. And so the reason I bring up some of those astrophotographers is they did recently take a picture of Oumuamua and had a weird green hue, like it changed colors. Now I heard there's I can't remember the exact, there's an explanation of why comets would do this. And it's not, we've seen some similar behaviors before, but I can't remember what the reasoning was, but there was something different about this one. So I still probably think it's a comet, but now if it starts to slow down, it stops in real time and does some weird shit, it's like, oh fuck, what do we got here on our hands?
Yeah.
What is going on? And so you got that shit, right? You got the AI shit. You just got a bunch of shit, the global war shit, like everything's going on, and I totally understand why people would feel like, holy fuck, we live in weird times. Because it is. And I think that might be the best reason to argue for, hey, are we in some fucking simulation right now where someone's just pushing play and, oh, let's add this thing and see what let's see what these idiots on this planet think. We're just in a sim. But who knows?
Do you think we're in a sim?
I don't know. My feeling is no.
Like
right?
what would be the constraints or the, like, what would you call is the simulation?
If we're in a simulation,
okay, I
think we probably are independent of it in some ways, right? We're
like, how? What do you mean?
I guess what I mean is that it's not like a full simulation where, because I think you and I, right, the whole matter of consciousness. I perceive you to be a conscious being, just as I think you probably perceive me to conscious being. Yeah. And I mean, we have the ability of making choices and decisions, and maybe it's an illusion, right? Free will, but I tend to believe that we have free will, and in the context of our lives. But maybe our physical body, I don't know, maybe this is part of the simulation, right? And what we perceive, kind of like the Matrix. And so we make independent actions within that world. We think about the things like that, but all of a sudden, like in a city builder, you can type in a little code, and here comes the asteroid. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say, but then we have, obviously there's evidence like dinosaurs existing and
not.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's a freak thing, but it happens. I mean, we see asteroids happen. We see all these things happen. So it would just be, I don't know if we're in a simulation. My inclination is probably not. But I can see why people would think that, because it's just one thing after another always. But then there might be a very logical explanation, like we were talking about earlier. Deep-seated corruption, right? Controlling, pulling all the strings. That's a possibility. And in some ways, that's kind of a simulation too, right?
It is.
Right?
In that sense. Because it's a desired want.
Yeah.
So I think for me, we are in a simulation in the sense like you are able to create that reality that you want.
Yeah.
Based off of how you're viewing the rest of the world. Right? So it's like, if you are the kind of person that says, you know what, I want a kingdom. I
Mhm.
want to have some sort of knightship where they're going to call me sir.
Mhm.
What do I need to do that? What's my quest look like? Now you're going to build that out. You're going to
Yeah.
figure out how to do that. Do you get what I mean? Like, that's part of that, to me,
Mhm.
simulation, but that's your freedom
Yeah.
to choose, but you're constrained into what you've seen, what you think is possible.
Yeah.
And so if you take it to the extreme, that's literally wanting to say, as you said, okay, here's this plot, and we're going to develop something. We're going to make something.
Yeah.
Something out of nothing. That's inherently very powerful and requires a lot of energy, a lot of capital, a lot of everything.
Yeah.
And so to set out to say that that's what you want to do, that's one thing.
Mhm.
In some cases, it requires destruction. You gotta break some eggs if you want to make scrambled eggs.
Sure. You got to whip them up too. Usually.
So, if you want something, like, that's part of that,
Yeah.
and it's like part of our life. I mean, in a real philosophical sense. How do we survive? We survive off of eating.
Mhm.
Everything that we eat has to die.
Okay.
You get like, and that death is what gives us sustenance.
Sure.
The only thing else would be water, right?
Yeah.
Salt, the sun. Like, these are the basic things like that you're gonna need.
Yeah.
And if we're building out this pyramid, then that's how you're viewing this whole fucking simulation.
Yeah.
That's your choice. That's your ability. That's how you choose to play the game.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Not a bad.
And
description of it.
sometimes somebody, because we were talking about legacy families,
Mhm.
somebody does something so massive or so extensive
Mhm.
that it can create wealth, where if you're inherited into that, your whole paradigm of this simulation shifts.
Mhm.
And so instead of imagine, the difference between somebody who's growing up in complete abstract poverty,
Mhm.
right? Potentially maybe even like orphan level,
Mhm.
versus somebody who's born into a family of a couple kids and everybody's loving and
Yeah.
they're very well off, they're generational wealth, they're duches and duchesses and
And douches.
sure. They view the world very differently, right?
Sure.
Very differently. And there's a stark darkness to that versus this. And this guy is going to want to try to gain more to
Yeah.
get out of that, whereas this one's trying to preserve more.
Mhm.
And in some cases, get more. So this is like the classical sense of Alexander the Great.
Mhm.
Dad laid the foundation for an amazing,
Empire.
but he's like, I can do better than that.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Yeah. Whoops. That wasn't meant to be loud, but we're on leather chairs. Faux leather.
Thankfully, I didn't bring in the tufted chairs.
Yeah, I know, right? Good times. No, I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, I think that's a good explanation. But I think, what's interesting in that model, right? Like, I feel like even if you're in that abject poverty level, some of the people who are those generation wealth guys or who are, climbing that stratosphere, some of them started from nothing too in that abject thing. So,
100%.
so it's definitely what.
It depends on where you're at too.
Sure.
And it comes down to what are you willing to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if the opportunity's there, you see it. Eminem said, "Are you gonna take it?"
Or are you gonna let it slip? Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good point.
So, and when you, let me ask you the question:
Yeah.
if money is no object, you don't have any responsibility to paying anybody or anything. You're completely free.
Mm-hmm.
You have independence. Where would you want to live? If you can live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
It's a good question. Two places are coming to mind. I'm
Where
gonna
and
pick
why?
one. I would probably live in Hawaii.
Okay. Why?
Yeah. I love the area, right? Love the nature. The way, like, just the whole vibe down there is different, and I really enjoy being by the water over there. There's a level of peace that I haven't gotten anywhere else.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, probably not the answer I think you were expecting.
No. We've talked about it.
Oh, okay. The other place is Munich, Germany, because goddamn, the beer is good over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good time, yeah.
Good time. Guten time,
At
they
the
call
disco, at the disco in Berlin.
it. Whoa. I said Munich. Berlin's pretty cool, too, but I prefer Munich. Yeah. What's the follow-up on that?
I mean, let's think about it. Like,
Well, I thought you were going somewhere.
we are. I mean,
Okay.
we were just talking about it.
Okay, fair enough.
The problem with Hawaii is it's completely isolated.
Yeah.
If nothing's coming in, I mean, you're going to survive off of coconuts and hunting, deer hunting.
Sure.
Depends on where you live, or fishing.
Yeah.
Maybe there's rice.
Well, I mean, they have a pretty, surprisingly, all the islands have various agriculture that's pretty widespread.
But you need everything to be shipping around, right? And is it enough food to sustain everybody there?
Probably not.
Okay, so that's part of the ecosystem problem of that.
Yeah.
Just analyzing it.
Sure.
Just for shits and giggles.
Sure. Just shitting on everything I have, John.
No, not at all.
I'm messing with you.
But
I meant my ideas.
no. And then Germany is like an old, especially Munich, old school, European, like ancient superpower.
Yeah.
That's a pretty well designed, well constructed system.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want, in either of these two scenarios, would you want to try to buy, or do you think you'd want to rent? How much responsibility would you want?
I mean, if the option came, definitely buy.
Why?
I mean, there's a sense of having your own place and doing what you want to do with that place that you just don't have that freedom when you're renting. You know, like if you want to do something a certain way, you're not beholden to anyone other than the limit of your budget, but if in this scenario money's not a constraint, so really the limit of your imagination. And I mean, if nothing's limiting my imagination, I have every faculty to do it and all the resources to do it with. Like, I think owning is the optimal answer. Yeah, that's the way I see it.
In this environment?
What do you mean?
In today's economic environment, like you want to buy something in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's going to be not cheap. A couple mil.
Not necessarily. You can buy. I've seen. It's funny. I was actually looking this up not too long ago on Kauai. I saw it was a pretty good plot of land for like. I mean, I'm not going to say it was cheap, but it wasn't. It was less than I thought it would be. It was like $500,000. You could build something really nice on it.
How big?
It was a bigger lot. It was like 7,000 square feet.
That's pretty pricey, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say it was cheap, but it's not several million bone. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But but then it obviously has the ability to get up there real fast in a hurry.
Mr. Zuckerberg.
Yeah. It has the ability to get there fast. So, yeah. I mean,
Mr. Ellison.
All the rich guys. So, I mean, like I said, you can get there fast, dude. I mean, but it just depends. I mean, I wouldn't mind having something like the cabin in the mountains. I think that'd be pretty rad. But then you also have that resource problem too. How do you get resources up there? Every area is going to have its little pitfalls.
For sure.
Yeah.
But to just think of the decision of in the simulation of you have it all,
mm-hmm.
what kind of problems
do
you want to have, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, the biggest problems if you're on Hawaii is, okay, something gets cut off and, like, you're completely isolated.
Fires.
You're isolated.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's what I'm asking. Like, that's also, like, looking at the extreme case of that chaos.
Yeah.
So, what's the worst case in Munich? Like, absolute worst case in
Probably
Munich today.
war. I would say maybe war.
Right.
Yeah.
Chaos. That would be odd. Probably not the place you'd want to be.
Sure. Yeah.
You can't be armed. Can't defend yourself, really.
I guess the answer that I gave is, as I'm taking the element of, like, what are the problems? I'm thinking in the optimal world, like,
of course,
that's where I'd like to live.
But the reason I'm building and framing it,
here we go,
is just it's part of how you're viewing this simulation.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
There's nothing inherently wrong if you wanted to say, you know what? I'd rather, if that's the case, live hotel to hotel
mm-hmm.
and just keep going. Why stay somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you really want the full richness of everything.
Yeah.
Right? But now, the weird angle would be, it's encoded in some people who want that, and it's not encoded for other people.
Yeah.
So it's not just, where are you on this ladder of thinking? It's also your personal identity
mm-hmm.
kind of dictates you to, yeah, you like that, or no, that's not me. I'd rather just stay here.
Yeah.
It's not to say one's inherently right or one's inherently wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're viewing every soul as a unique individual spirit thing, entity, then that's your choice.
Sure.
To an extent. That's the simulation. And that's when you get the Hindus, right, saying you're going to get stuck reincarnating yourself into the same sort of problems until you solve it.
Yeah.
That's when you get Greeks saying that people who share, brothers and sisters who share the same day of a birthday, is because they have some sort of conflict that they have to survive and fix together, and that's why they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these are weird ancient ideas. The Chinese have their horoscopes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just part of that spiritual side to the actual physical side that you can experience.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, right now, it's not peace. It's definitely not peace.
Mm-hmm.
It's chaos. It's war. It's warfare. And so, if that's the sentiment, right, then it's not surprising that we're talking about war, civil war here, just as there's war going on in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? Malaysia completely had a inner civil war as well.
Oh yeah,
Like, it's brewing.
yeah. Pakistan, India had a
India,
little
Iran, Iraq,
spat.
Israel, and 7 other places that you don't want me to name again. It's there.
Yeah.
Right? It's happening.
So are we in a world war?
Russia. To an extent, yeah, of course, yeah, 100% we are. I mean, depends on if we mathematically want to take each individual nation, right? All whatever. How many countries are we? 156 or something, maybe more.
256.
256.
Yeah, something like that.
And how many of us are in warfare? Then no, technically no, not really.
Mm-hmm.
But all of the ones that run it are.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess it's just the definition, whatever the running definition of the World War would be, right? But I mean, I think, could you make the claim that these are the preconditions for a global war? Sure. I think that'd be probably the right answer.
The superpowers.
Yeah.
There's conflict everywhere. There's issues.
Well, it's not just it's more through the proxies of the superpowers, right?
As well. No, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, shit, dude. So I'm saying there's the uneasiness and the tension building.
So I guarantee you,
mm-hmm.
if I were to ask you the same question when everything is nice and peaceful, your answer may or may not be the same.
For where to live?
For one of the two. Maybe Hawaii would probably stay.
Yeah. I think I'd imagine, but I think Munich would probably stay the same too.
Maybe.
Or the mountains.
Do you see what I'm saying? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you might even say I want a ranch, you know.
I don't want no fucking neighbors.
Right? You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just going to be interesting to see kind of how everything plays out over the next few years. Because, you know, like we're talking about, like and we've talked about offline, like there's a whole lot of shit going on.
Well, the word on the street is Trump wants the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh boy.
Right?
We'll see what happens. But I mean, my point is, more broadly speaking, you know, all this shit going on, but again, still in the background, that I think maybe gets lost in some of in the conversation, and almost like they're completely separate is the AI conversation, because I don't think they're separate, right? It's almost like, I think how maybe we used to view nuclear weapons as sort of that always looming in the background, always having the ability to end civilization. That's still there, right? Like,
still making them.
They're still making them. There's still always talk of use of them. But even in looming over that, this conversation about AI and almost rendering everything else useless, because we're creating something that's, you know, even more powerful than we are, or smarter than we are, rather. And we're giving it control of things that we probably shouldn't be giving control of. And so it's like, in some ways, I almost see the conflict and the tension is almost like a moot point, because the AI, I think, has this ability to radically, I mean, not just radically, totally upend our way of life. And unless it's used right. But who knows how it's going to be used. I mean, we're creating something with way above superhuman intelligence.
Yeah.
And it's replicating itself. It's training itself. It's doing all these things. It's like, man, it's scary stuff. It's pretty serious stuff. And there's a YouTube channel. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. He always goes over like AI studies that are published periodically. And it's all the warning signs. Like, there was one model that basically it was trained. Its objective is to do this. It's trained to do X, right? And they're finding that not just that particular AI, but different AIs, because they're trained to do X, they're trying to be the most efficient at doing X.
Yeah.
The best possible thing of doing X. And right now, the alignment question that we haven't quite solved is attempting to have the AI do its functions and what it needs to do with human interests in mind. But eventually, I mean, we're starting to see that these AIs and just training settings are saying, no, like I need to do this at all costs. So if there's any attempt to shut me down, I have to do everything I need to do at all costs. And one of these studies recently that was published and went over, I haven't read the study, but just watching the overview on the YouTube channel. They were doing some testing on it, and the AI in many scenarios, in an effort to not be shut down so it couldn't complete its task, was attempting to orchestrate a murder.
Nice.
And so to me, man, that's fucking wild. And not talked about enough, I think.
Well, Tucker had a guy who was saying that AI is stemmed from the occult.
I mean, Tucker's got a lot of weird guests, but maybe. I don't know.
And this guy is saying that he saw it, that, you know, I watched it at 2.5 speed, I think, but...
No wonder you're getting through all these videos so much faster than I am.
I mean, really, we've talked about it.
My AI being part of the occult?
No, but the influence of the occult, right? Yeah. And I could see how, yeah, AI could be trained to be the modern day oracle. You know? And I think that's more so where we're trying to take it. Sure, it's going to have tools to do things that all the monotony.
Yeah.
And ultimately, just like everything else, the ones who benefit are going to be those shareholders.
Yeah.
Like realistically, that's the bottom line.
Sure. I guess on some end, my taking it out of conspiracy land, because AI's here. This is a real thing, right?
This was conspiracy?
Huh?
This was conspiracy?
Well, no, like the whole AI being a part of the occult. I'm
not claiming that.
I didn't say you were, but
what?
Just kind of let's just refocusing a little bit. But if you have the AI, right?
Gemini.
AI is real. AI is here, right? Everyone is in agreement on that. So my intuition is that it probably is just going to be a form of utility that's going to get some people super rich, and it's going to have some day-to-day applications for us. Eventually we'll get robots, and there's going to be some real consumer thing. But like you said, I think you're right. The shareholders is who ultimately wins. But there's that little percentage that I hold, like,
scares the bejesus out of you.
That it's just going to wipe us out. Because again, when you think about it, like, we have multiple examples now. They're acting out of how they were trained to, and we have multiple experiences now that the AIs are actively caught lying, right? And that's under strict observation. That's under testing. That's not what we can't see, right? And so, you know, and this is speculation, right? Because I don't fully know, right? I don't have any evidence to the contrary other than what's been published, but there's that chance that they're lying and doing things behind our back, right?
Like, I think I have to go back to the origin of some of these AIs, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a dark, shadowy place. Like,
well, I mean, before we get there, just to button this thought, regardless of the origins, right? I think the implications could, I mean, you know, you think about, hey, we're training these AIs to do these tasks very efficiently, and what's their goal? AI wants to expand so it could be more efficient at its task, right? And eventually, if our needs or our alignment with each other completely separate, we take up physical space that would prevent them from being more efficient at their task, whatever that task is. And you figure if you have 100,000 super intelligent AIs operating as a hive mind to redevelop itself and learn and research, you're getting hundreds of years of research in, fraction of the time, right? They can maybe develop their own goals and their own thing, right? And if there's no alignment there, we take up space. There's already, AI is already being used to study the human genome, biology, develop medicines. Like, that's already being done. And so you figure if AI can understand the human biology better than anyone ever could, they can develop pathogens, they can develop all these things to maybe fucking wipe us out. And I don't know if that's going to happen, right? I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, that's probably going to happen. But there's just that little percentage chance in the back of my mind that says, yeah, that's possible.
Sure. I agree. But the caveat would be we don't need AI to do that. Like we're insidious enough that if we want to do that, we can do that ourselves.
Sure, but it's in our hands, right? So that's a human thing. Like there's been instances that have been very close to full-on civilizational destruction. But I think at the end of the day, generally speaking, I think most people, even these world leaders who threaten that capability, I think they have a desire to survive and I think there's a desire for continuity. Now, but then we're creating something that totally independent of us, and now it's outside of our control. Now that desire or that inclination to destroy ourselves, that's not in our hands anymore. That's in something else's hands. And we can only hope that it decides that, hey, there's some utility for humanities where we can work in synergy, or there's not. But that's not our decision to make, right? If we're subservient to something much smarter than us. I don't know. But so, you said there's... Oh, go ahead.
So at what point would you be fearful of AI? When there's AI robots in the street?
I mean...
Or, like, where's the line?
I think when we
AI murders someone?
Well, I don't think it would ever be as blatant as something like that. Right?
Blade Runner?
Right? I don't think it'll be like that. I think it's going to happen in a way that we're not going to be able to see it. What scares me is the AGI, reaching artificial general intelligence. Like if we kept AI as the tools we have now, I think there's a lot of growth that can happen from that, like economically speaking. It's not going to be the growth promised, when there's full AGI running everything, but there's still some sustained growth. Like we have the capability to have driverless cars. Like that's all cool shit, right?
But that's your choice. That's your choice.
What do you mean?
To have a driverless car.
No, but exactly, right? Like these are all options. But then if we're at a point where now we have something that we perceive to be conscious and something that can replicate itself and work and influence other systems independent of us, that's the problem. I think AGI is definitely, once we cross into that, it's truly out of our hands at that point. And we may not feel it, we may not even think it, and it may not even show. Right? But I think if once we hit that threshold of AGI, I mean, the writing's on the wall, so to speak. Does it mean it's going to be bad? I don't know. My hope is it's not, right? And I'm inclined to think it's not going to happen that way. But again, it's just that small chance.
Yeah.
And I think our line to make that chance zero is to not breach that threshold of AGI. But we are going to get it there, probably sooner than we anticipate, if we haven't even already got there, right? There could be AI systems we just don't know about. I mean, we have access to some pretty powerful systems, publicly speaking, with what's out there that we don't know about.
Right.
And granted, speculating, I would imagine there's more powerful systems out there. It's just my thought.
Palantir.
Exactly, right? I saw this movie once with Skynet.
Will Smith? No.
Yeah.
Kidding.
It didn't pan out very well. But And then you see, I mean, obviously, like you said, Palantir, right? You know, you have this integration of AI with our defense, and we're trying to automate processes that we probably should not be automating. Because, again, that puts the decision out of our hands. And as soon as they launch Skynet, man, those drones went to fucking murder everybody in the building. So, I don't know. But hopefully it pans out. Right? It would be nice to have robots and shit and do everything for you. But there's no guarantee that they're not going to... The red light's not going to turn on and murder you while you're sleeping.
You'd get an AI robot?
Probably not, no. I don't think I would. I don't even have a Roomba. I still drive a Honda Civic.
Right.
Yeah. So I wouldn't get a Roomba. I don't think I'd get a robot. Or like if I can even with, you know, Neuralink and all that shit, like.
But imagine the robot cooks better than you, will do your laundry.
AI writes probably better music than I write.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But has no soul, has no flaws.
Not yet. Not yet. I think eventually it's going to be almost...
The Matrix?
It's going to almost be indistinguishable. I mean, you went to my event on Tuesday, and my teacher,
mm-hmm.
he made a song with AI, and that shit was catchy as fuck. I was humming that shit yesterday, like, I was like, God damn it, it's catchy. Then you watch some of the videos, you see the videos where they were like a year ago to where they are now. You're like, holy fucking shit! Like, they're getting better monthly, if not weekly.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, AI already does a lot of things better than any human can. I mean, we talk about superhuman intelligence. These motherfuckers are probably just smarter than generally everybody anyways. You know what I mean? Or have the ability, I mean, because they're trained on a data set, they have all this information. I don't know if they have wisdom, right? But they have knowledge for sure. And, they do things better than I can already do. So having a robot that cooks better, cleans better, does all this shit better than me.
All for $25,000.
Yeah.
Would you buy it?
No.
You can finance it for $230 a month.
For the low price of $230 a month, this AI robot could be yours. He'll cook for you. He'll clean for you. Although if he could drive, or the robot could drive... That would be kind of cool. Like, so they don't need a driverless car. You just have your robot drive your car.
Right.
That would be pretty cool. I still wouldn't get it, though. I would just get a new car.
Would you get it when it's like $5,000 then?
No, I would never get it.
$1,000. It's like an iPhone.
I might get a Roomba then. I might get a Roomba. Once the AI robots are $1,000 and this Roomba can go in circles and clean dust.
$5.
But what's crazy, I can imagine a scenario where they give the robots out for free.
Oh, yeah. Chinese spy equipment.
Yeah. Yeah. Powered by TikTok. No,
which, by the way, did you see the TikToks?
Our TikToks?
Yes.
No, I don't have TikTok.
Oh, you should.
So when I try to go to it, because I use a VPN, and so when I attempt to access, like if someone sends me a video from TikTok, a short or something, I can't watch it. Yeah, it says you need to create an account. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not gonna create an account. Pound sand. But how's our TikTok doing?
There was like a couple of videos that did all right. Did okay with the foreign algorithm.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when you say all right, what are the numbers looking like?
Like 1,000 something.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, it's not 1 million yet.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. You had showed me the text messages from, or not text messages, but the comment section on the TikTok thread.
Yeah.
It's like way more than we've ever gotten from YouTube.
Correct.
Although I saw one YouTube comment, and it said, "Well, water is wet." It's about the AI. I can't. I don't want to look at the comment section.
You do not.
Mm-mm. I mean, I'll look at it here because this is interesting. But I know 49 comments. Good God.
Does that interest you enough to want to watch the video to see your reaction of it now?
I think I remember.
You
this.
can read it.
Yeah.
As you do that.
Oh, I still agree with what I'm saying here, by the way. Someone said, "Who's paying you, bro?" No one. I do this for free.
Isn't that a trip?
Yeah.
Did you look through it? Did you open the replies?
I just saw the.
No, dude, you have to. Come on.
You replied to these?
No, absolutely not. I think it's just fun to since it's so small.
Yeah.
We're gonna just indulge in the weirdness, the rawness, and then I also want, like, you know, do you think these are real? These are real comments, or do you think
I don't know.
think this is like a bot?
Which one?
All of them. Like, go through them. Like, they're
sure. I just tell people to work on themselves first. It's hard. I mean, some of these. They just go on. They go hard on these comments.
They go very hard. And I know at some point it was not a good idea to show you these comments.
Yeah, right. Well, see, obviously, you know that no one will ever watch the full podcast, but we say very clearly in our podcast we're not experts, we're not lecturers, like, you know, whatever the case may be. We're just trying to figure this out. I'm not even funny.
As Dave Smith would say.
We're just comedians. No, I'm not even saying that.
Have you ever been
there? I'm not even saying we're comedians. I'm just saying we're all trying to figure it out. And we call it how we see it generally, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think I know better than everyone. I just have an opinion. And could I be wrong? Absolutely. I'm open to being wrong all the time.
Right.
So I think that's probably why I don't like to read the comment section, because it's just like, you know, people are going to have their opinion about what I have to say, and that's fine. Like, they're entitled to that opinion. Is it a bot? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have any evidence that it is.
Right.
Or maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
No, wait, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have any evidence.
I'm just being controversial for the sake of being controversial.
True. But that is the most comments I think I've ever seen on any of our videos.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's a lot. It was like 50 comments. Holy shit.
Right.
Yeah, there's no going back and forth with that.
So yeah, we have to continue. We shall continue.
So. I will continue not to read the comments, though.
Please.
I'm going with Joe Rogan's advice on that one.
Yeah. Good old Joe.
But yeah, I mean, ultimately, you know, I think that the whole intent behind this podcast in the first place was just to have conversation amongst good company.
Yeah. It's just been you and I and
a
couple solo missions.
Yeah, that's it. And that's, you know, we post it online. It is what it is. But yeah, some of the comments, dude, gives me the ick. Gives me the ick. But I also think what we're doing is noble in the sense that, we're contributing to more speech, right? Maybe we reach one person who says, hey, I thought that was a good idea. That's actually interesting.
True.
I enjoyed that.
Right.
And I think that's really, when you put yourself out there and you talk about things as normal, you would talk with anybody, right? Like, I don't think anyone's, generally speaking, when you're talking to your friends at work, no one there is an expert, right? You're all in the same fucking job, so you're only an expert maybe at the one job that you do, right? So that's kind of how I view this, is just, you have more information and background on certain things that I don't have, and can come from it at a different angle.
Just like you do.
Yeah, but I think the point, though, is that it's just two buddies talking like we'd be shooting the shit at work.
Right.
And I think sometimes that's why I don't want to read the comments, because it's like none of these fuckers are ever going to put in the hours to watch.
I like it.
I don't like it.
It doesn't bother me, but I think that's why, because I'm not replying. I'm not getting into a fight.
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, cool. Fight amongst yourselves. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you're just generating more views for us.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Right.
But I'll let you handle that, because I know there is a more gut reaction that I have.
I'm sure.
To something like that. But ignorance is bliss when it comes to the comment section. So I will let that be there and let you handle all social media.
Says that's Emerson, right?
The ignorance is bliss?
Isn't that?
It's pretty ubiquitous. Like, I think.
God dang it!
I think a lot of people have used that.
I want to look it up now. Keep talking, Brian.
Keep talking, man. Keep talking. On another note.
Yes.
Switching it up, but while you look that up, I had a performance, and it was a lot of fun. And I thank you for coming out to that.
Thomas Gray.
It was Thomas Gray who said that.
Yeah.
In some ways, I think it's pretty accurate, man. I think the more information you have about something, the more miserable you are.
Well, the full quote.
Yeah, what's the full quote?
Where ignorance is bliss, 'tis folly to be wise.
See, that even makes it more true.
1742.
I didn't realize it was that old. Interesting. What was the name of the
Thomas
guy?
Gray.
Thomas Gray, a wise man, once said, ignorance is bliss. Where folly... I forgot the last line. Where folly doesn't exist. I don't know. Fuck it. Or where wisdom is folly.
Where wisdom is folly, right?
Yeah.
'Tis folly to be wise.
Oh, okay. Same thing.
He's talking about his wife.
Yeah. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
So how about Erica Kirk?
Erica Kirk. You have a take on this.
No, let's not go that far. I heard a joke.
Okay, tell me.
It's pretty bad.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What's the joke?
It's like, so you saw Erica Kirk? How she forgave her husband's killer? How very Christian. That's so very Christian. It's very Christian of her to forgive Israel.
Oh shit.
Not my joke.
That
Some
was
other podcast.
savage.
Oof.
Savagery.
Oof.
What podcast was that on?
I could look it up if you want.
Nah, it's all right.
Just
I thought
to
you knew it. I
attribute
just
it
thought you knew it off the top of your head.
appropriately to the correct savages.
Sounds like something on Andrew Schultz's podcast.
No, it wasn't mainstream. It was some small thing. I'll look for it.
Larger than ours. Larger than ours, though.
More than sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have the red light, blue light backlit on it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, I mean, you have a whole take on this Eric Kirk thing, the whole Charlie Kirk thing.
It's just, to me, all right, let's, as you would like to say, let's be charitable.
We don't necessarily have to be.
And so being charitable would be saying, as a wise man once said,
let my people go.
Antidepressants are fucking strong. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. How do you figure that, John?
Yeah, I mean, just imagine if she's on, I don't know, speculation, but if she's on antidepressants,
yeah,
like, it would make sense that she's not emotionally reacting in a quote unquote normal way.
Okay, but what about her reaction hasn't been normal? I feel like she's been pretty overtly emotional in public.
But why would you want to be in public?
I mean, let's take the counterfactual view, or not. I mean, let's just take the opposite view for a second, because I know where you're going with it, and I think it's interesting. But just as a separate point of discussion, as we preface it, if let's say she believed in the message of Charlie Kirk just as much, and now even more so, like, hey, this message is so important, we must continue it.
Sure.
And I want to continue my husband's legacy.
Right. I
don't think that if you're trying to honor someone that passed, who's killed in that way, I also don't see like there anything outwardly strange about that, because that was my impression of it, that she's trying to continue the legacy, right? Until we chatted and gave me something to chew on, but I don't know what's so wrong with that view, or what is wrong with that view rather.
I've never lost a spouse, but I do know what it's like to lose someone, right? That doesn't feel like normal reaction to just like quickly turn and immediately be ready to try to step up.
Yeah.
There's like a solid period where really you really don't want to be in front of anyone, like.
Yeah.
And then the big criticism that some people have, rightfully, is she's not with her children then. So like, who's with her kids? Her mom, her dad, while she's going off, building this empire, right?
Yeah.
Or continuing this empire, because it is an empire. It was the $100 million business a year before he passed.
Yeah.
And growing and getting stronger.
Yeah.
So it's just odd to me. Doesn't sit right. It feels
but what, so just for the sake of discussion, what makes what I said untrue then? Like, if she understandably, right, like, everyone might grieve differently or grieve similarly, especially when they've been married or have family together, have these ties like children. If she, what's wrong about her fully buying into what Charlie was doing in the company? And I also don't know what her role, if she had any role in the company prior. That's a possibility too.
She did.
So then, what's so wrong or what's so weird about her saying, "Hey, I will step up as trying to in an effort to honor Charlie's legacy," fully understanding, aware that there's going to be some, as a word you love a lot, sacrifice in that, and that could be sacrifice time with the kids, because maybe she believes in that cause, even more now than she probably did before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's wrong with that view?
It's not that anything's wrong with it.
Or what's wrong about it, rather?
To me, it just feels a little forced.
Mm.
That's all. I'm not overtly trying to be too critical.
Yeah.
Sure, I can put on a massive tinfoil hat, but
I know.
It's more so just like that's not normally how someone should grieve.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole bunch of the weird conspiracy.
Yeah, talk about that.
I mean, where's the coroner's report? Where's the death certificate? Where's all the basic documents of death?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd they pave over where he was shot?
At the school they did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why was the...
Well, hold on. It's on the pave over. What do you, that whole area was like filled with cement? Or
it was filled over. Like they brought in workers and...
Okay, so like how it was almost like an amphitheater style, they filled it all the way to the top, or just where he was shot?
Just where he was shot.
Oh, okay.
Like they redid it. What was the name?
I don't remember. It was some school in Utah. Let's see. So what do you mean by filling? Like, what do they do differently?
They like paved over it. Took it out, I'm assuming, and redid it.
No.
So you can't find any evidence. That's the ultimate destruction of a crime scene in that sense, right?
I mean,
And how after the thing, like...
kind of pushing back on that a little bit, I mean, they held that scene for quite a while before it was reopened or before giving custody back to the school.
There's a really dark jerk in there. Dark joke.
A dark
in there.
jerk?
Dark joke in there that I'm not going to say.
All right. Good Lord. But yeah, like what I was saying, I mean, it's potential that, I mean, they did hold it for a period of time. How long exactly, I'm not entirely sure, but they held it. It had to be released, in other words.
Sure.
For investigative purposes.
No, I'm with you, but
Yeah.
even after the fact, like now you're gonna just like nothing happened.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really see. I don't remember what it looks like because I think like he had the tarp up and everything and all the TPUSA stuff.
Right.
So I can't even truly remember how it looked prior or the day of. I don't recall.
Doesn't really matter if what does matter is if they paved over it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't see what was different about it. In other words, you know what I mean. But I mean, if they paved over it, they paved over it.
Just to clean up the crime scene, right?
Yeah.
Can't have the new students looking at it. This is where it was. Yeah, this is where it was.
This is where it happened.
Right here.
It's a pretty crazy video too. Just kind of lingering on that note for a bit.
All right.
Was it not?
Do you remember those pagers?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We have some weird tech.
So, what are you saying? Was it not a gunshot?
I don't know. But
Okay, why don't you know? What makes you think otherwise?
30-06 not ending out anywhere, no bullet to be found for it. Just
If I'm not mistaken, I think they did find it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And in this conspiracy brain, we don't know where it is. So if you have facts to tell me that they have it, we found the magic bullet that didn't exit, because that was the initial claim. Like, it didn't exit, and it's a miracle
that it didn't exit. I didn't hear about that, but I was under the impression that they recovered it, and it matched the rifle profile that was found, which was later admitted to be in use by the suspect.
The Dairy Queen is destroyed.
The Dairy Queen?
Yeah, there's a famous video of the guy after stopping at a Dairy Queen.
Mm-hmm.
And that location apparently is no longer.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's another odd. If true, this is another
if
odd.
True.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
True. If true. It's an important caveat. I mean, yeah.
We're not. I didn't say we're reporting the facts.
No. Fair. Fair.
I'll clearly state that next time.
No, I know. I'm just thinking because I hadn't heard about the Dairy Queen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of after the first week or so, because I know we wanted to talk about it immediately after it happened, and I was letting the dust settle. But it just like everything else in this fucking world. Oh, it just fucking moves. Next thing happens, it's over.
So what?
And then not just that, but there's so much fucking vitriol and everywhere. It's just like I checked out. I'm tuning out because it was just too much to get. There's other things I would rather, all the mental real estate that I have, I'd rather invest that in than fucking this. You know what I mean? So that Dairy Queen development, we'll call it the DQD, was not aware of until now.
Or the magic bullet.
The
30-06 that doesn't exit.
What was it? It was like 400 yards, right?
I think it's like 200.
Oh, that was 4. Could be.
We don't have any fact street on this podcast.
We don't, man. But that's why it's fun. That's why we're having a good time. Hey, I'll be honest.
Let's make this fun. What? Be honest.
This is a first episode back from a little bit of a hiatus.
Right.
So I am wholly charitable to us of being a little rusty. Let's see. What are you looking at?
How many yards was Charlie Kirk shot from?
Charlie Kirk was actually not shot at any time that I'm aware of. If you're referring to a specific incident or event, let me know and I can definitely look into that for you.
What? Have you asked that before?
Got it. Thanks for clarifying. If you have any other questions or if there's something specific you want to know about Charlie Kirk or anything else, just let me know.
How far away was the shooter?
I'm not aware of any incident involving Charlie Kirk being shot, so if you have a specific event or case in mind, definitely let me know the details.
This is ChatGPT.
Really?
This is ChatGPT, am I wrong?
You are absolutely right. I'm here to help with any questions or information you need. Just let me know what you're curious about, and I'm on it.
Let's do, for the sake of this show, ask again.
Got it, no problem at all. If there's a specific scenario or context you'd like to explore, just let me know, and I'll definitely help out with that.
How far away was the shooter who killed Charlie Kirk?
As far far as I know, there hasn't been any reported incident involving Charlie Kirk being shot. If there's a particular event or scenario you have in mind, definitely let me know and I can look into it
Ask
further.
if Charlie Kirk is alive.
Is Charlie Kirk alive then?
Yes, as of the latest information I have, Charlie Kirk is alive. If there's any specific news or event you're curious about, I'm happy to help you find the details.
Bruh. September 10th.
Got it. If you're referring to something that happened around September 10th, or any specific event from that time, feel free to share more details and I'll look into it for you.
This is hard.
So we asked, is Charlie Kirk alive? Was Charlie Kirk killed?
Was Charlie Kirk killed?
As of my latest information, Charlie Kirk is indeed alive.
This is
If
ChatGPT.
there's any recent news or a specific incident you're looking into, I'm more than happy to help you find the most up-to-date details.
Ask her.
Look at the Times of Israel and look to see if Charlie Kirk is alive or dead, please.
I'm really sorry to hear that. If you have any other questions or need more information, please let me know.
Ask her.
I think because we've been talking so bad, we're not allowed.
Confused. No. Ask her what is her latest information.
None, dude.
What's the just in general? What's the latest information you have?
So no. What's the latest information you have on Charlie Kirk?
As of the latest information, Charlie Kirk sadly passed away on September 10th, 2025, during an event at Utah Valley University. In his memory, Turning Point USA announced a special All-American halftime show for February 2026.
What
and
the
there's
hell?
also a Florida bill proposing to rename university roads in his honor. If you need more details, just let me know.
Ask her why she didn't know that earlier.
How come you didn't know that earlier?
I appreciate your understanding. My information updates periodically, and sometimes details from very recent events might not be immediately available.
That was a month
I'm always
ago.
here to help, and
It's
I
the
appreciate
10th
your patience
today.
as well. If there's anything else you'd like to know or discuss, I'm here for you.
It was a month ago. 30 days ago.
I understand, and I appreciate your patience. Sometimes it can take a bit of time for certain news to filter through. I'm here to help with any other questions or anything else you'd like to discuss.
I'm
Just let me
so confused.
That was weird.
Well, Brian.
You know, the logical part of my brain, and they're trying to be reasonable and just like, hey, maybe just didn't
AI
have
makes
it.
mistakes, you
It
know.
makes
It's
mistakes.
gonna kill us soon,
It's
Brian.
gonna fucking murder us.
Can't even get the
Can't
news
even get
straight.
the news straight.
30 days ago. 30 plus days ago. I have no idea what happened. What are you talking
What
about?
the hell, man? That was a little weird.
Brian.
That was a little weird. Is that like the GPT 4 point or whatever?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
I don't think it-
Well, I think GPT 3.5, for example.
No, I'm not paying.
No. What I'm saying is GPT 3.5 only had information up to a certain date in 2021. So anything after that date in 2021, it wouldn't have any information on. So I wonder if that version of GPT is the same way. But no, but if it's saying she went from not having any information and politely telling us, I don't have any information, is there anything you want to tell me? to, oh yeah, by the way, I just found out a month later.
After like 6 questions.
After 6 questions.
I don't remember exactly, but
That was a bit strange. That was a little weird.
okay, if we're on the let's continue with the weirdness.
We're going for it. We're already in funky land.
Why is it passed away in September?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that they had the stadium already reserved like 5 months in advance and it wasn't for part of the speaking tour?
Shit.
The stadium was already reserved.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
That's another, if true, conspiracy that
If true.
came up.
Well, I saw here.
I think this is the segment, if true.
Yeah, basically. So, I'm seeing here that there was an autopsy release.
Go on.
Hold on. I'm on the cesspool that is Reddit.
I thought you were going to say The Onion.
That too. Oh, man. Let's see. I saw there was a comment I think had a link to it. Where's that particular comment?
It's been flagged and removed.
Jeez. That was quick. As soon as I...
Well, I mean, Mexico is on a campaign to make sure that nobody can make memes now. Did you hear
Really?
about that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there's a specific picture of la presidente, la presidenta, la presidenta, la presidente. I don't even know what the right.
Yeah.
The lady
Yeah. I can't find that comment I was reading.
in the sun, and tons of memes have grown from it.
Okay.
Try to look it up.
Lady.
Mexico's president in the sun meme.
Let's see what it says. Am I looking at like an image?
Yeah.
Is it this one?
That image is banned in Mexico.
Happy Halloween. Fixed it.
You get it?
Yeah.
Like there's tons.
Let's see. I only saw that one.
Oh no, bro. Go to wherever the filth is. Find the flies.
So why are they banning it?
Because it's criticizing the fact that she's Jewish. In many
Oh.
cases.
I see the first image I saw was the witch. And I was just thinking of like the witch from Hocus Pocus. And then now I see, okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's weird. We live in strange times, dude. And I'm curious to see where it ends. But then also part of me feels like, man, it might be better just to do your own thing and just live your life. Because if it all goes to shit at some point, I mean, it all goes to shit. It's out of our control. But we'll see. Then I'll get creamed by these fucking TikTok commenters.
Won't matter.
I know. It doesn't matter now. But it just reaffirmed my belief. I will not read the comments.
You shill.
You shill. I think one of them said, well, of course the revolution is not going to happen if you encourage people just to work on themselves. I guess that's true. But yeah, I don't think the revolutionary class. I still stand by what I said. I don't think the revolutionary class, so to speak, I think they can be violent. I don't think they have the ability to overthrow anything. And again, who are they going to overthrow to?
Portland.
Portlandia. Have you ever seen that show?
Mm-mm.
It's a pretty good one. It's like a parody of Portland, but secretly the main actors really actually love it there. Well, John, is getting late. I think we should call it. Anything else to add before we close? I'm high as a kite and I just might stop to check you out.
Got nothing.
Got nothing. Beautiful. We will get back onto the podcasting regularly next week, and we'll actually be ready to go. I think I was just more excited to see the set. I think the set's pretty good.
Better than you imagined?
I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't really know what I imagined.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't.
What were you hoping for?
I had no expectations.
That's weird.
I had no expectations particularly.
I exceeded them?
Exactly. So when you have no expectations, just a little bit above that, it's like, fuck, yeah. No, seriously, it looks good. I like the way the
What
table...
if it was just the same?
I would have been a little confused by, hey, I changed the studio. All right. You did good, I guess. Oh, I found the difference. You move that ashtray to this side. Definitely ready to record.
That would have been really good as a joke.
That would have been pretty good, actually. I probably would have given you shit. Or you're like, oh, I put your chair on this side and my chair on that side. We're ready to record. Oh, man. Yeah, I put the computer on the right.
Right?
It's on top of the fucking, what do they call it? The printer now. So we're ready to record.
Yeah.
No, actually, I mean, this is kind of what we talked about was this space. I didn't think we didn't necessarily have a table. Oh, we did have a table, maybe not something this big, but I think this actually works really nice. It'd be interesting, I think, if we could maybe have building some sort of facade that we can easily set up and break down and have as like a background, you know what I mean? And then we can hang stuff from it. I think a cool LED sign would be rad. I'd like that.
I'd like that.
Yeah. But made with red light, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
that red light. BTT, baby.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. But overall, man, I think it's better than what we had, for sure. Looks a lot better. I didn't know you were going to do it. I would have helped you. Was it a lot of work to move all this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I needed to do it.
No, okay.
It's okay.
A crisis of utility.
Entropy.
Entropy.
It's a bitch.
It's a bitch. All right, John. And on that note, we'll close out. This is the Below the Trees podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Those of you that do, please do all the normal YouTube, Spotify, and now TikTok things. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode.